Hello guys and welcome back to another Evil Dead video. So about a few days ago or a week ago, I can't remember exactly, the devs had a stream answering a lot of questions that the community had for them. I did not see the stream when it happened, but I did hear that they didn't really answer a lot of important questions, but they did answer a few questions that you guys might be interested in hearing. And I'm going to read you guys the questions and what they said about it. So some of these questions are probably the most asked in the community right now. So the first thing they talk about is spawning far away as demon. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but all they said was, we heard you and identified a bug here. We are working on a fix for this upcoming patch. So I'm guessing demons are complaining about spawning far away. I don't know really, but if they elaborate more into that in the future or in the update, I will let you guys know. Next is banned penalties. They said, in our first patch, we fixed a lot of issues with disconnections that should help with these penalties. We're also sorry about that. It's not the experience we want you to have. If you're still having issues, please contact support. So this is pretty much people that are leaving games, DCing. As you guys know, a lot of people love to DC in this game, whether they don't get their character or they die right away because they want to split from their team or whatever stupid reason it may be. People want more harsher penalties, and I agree. I think the max penalty for leaving a game, the most is 5 minutes. I think that's as high as it can go. I understand like playing with randoms can be frustrating, but just stick out the game and just get your points and then go to the next one. Don't DC because your teammates could still revive you and stuff like that. But yeah, they're gonna look into that. Next up is anti-cheat and reporting players. They said, in our first patch, we implemented several measures to combat cheating and fix several bugs that were being exploited. And there are even bigger and better anti-cheat measures coming soon. We're also going to add a report player option in-game across all platforms. But until that's implemented, please use the following guide to tell us about any toxicity issues you experience with another player. And they provide a link where you guys can go do that. So I hear a lot of people were complaining about hackers in the game. And I personally, out of like 200 games I played, I have not run into a single hacker. But if you guys have run into hackers, then you're in luck because they're going to add in a really good anti-cheat. They're going to add in a report player option. And I feel like it can be good. Hopefully they have a good anti-cheat system. Next is showing support players some leaderboard love. So they said, we're evaluating ways to better show how support players contribute in matches on the leaderboard. You all do so much work and it should be better represented. More on this in the future. So if you guys play support characters, you know they most likely don't end up on the top of their leaderboard because they don't have the best damage. So you're not really going to get a lot of damage in. The only thing you could really get is the heals given on the leaderboard. And they want to change it to where support could be more useful on the leaderboard, making you look more better and show off better stuff, I guess. We're going to wait and see how they do that. But I agree, support players need love because all the good support players out there, we win most of our games because of you guys. So thank you for your service. Now this is a big one, approach to balancing. I made a video talking about balancing yesterday, but this is what they said. They said, we appreciate all the constructive and thoughtful feedback you've been providing about survivors, demons, and weapon balance. This is an ongoing process and one we handle very carefully and deliberately. We look at actual game data primarily, but also the most commonly reported feedback from our feedback portal. Very commonly, for example, some people will report that a certain character or survivor overall versus demon overall is overpowered, while others will report the opposite. And you'll see those discussions happening frequently in real time in Discord and Reddit. So we always look at data first and then seriously investigate any collective feedback that is common and frequent. Many times we will look into heavily reported bit of balancing feedback and find that the data shows the win rate and other statistics are pretty much even with others. But there are definitely some improvements that can be made, and you may have noticed that already. We made some adjustments since launch in our last patch notes to Cheryl, Amanda, and Evil Dead 1 Ash. We are working on further adjustments to Evil Dead 1 Ash and are considering other tweaks as well. Again, if you have feedback about a specific character that you feel is imbalanced, we encourage you to report it to our feedback line. The more heavily reported by the community there, the more heavily it will be discussed and re-investigated by our team. So, all you guys that have balancing issues with the games, I see you guys commented all the time on my videos. You can go and click on their feedback link and you can pretty much do the feedback. And if a lot of people report the same thing, then they're really going to look into it. So make sure, let your thoughts be known. Next, we have volume options. So they said, we're working on an option to adjust the volume on jump scares and possessions to help them from being too grating or anxiety inducing. For players that are sensitive to those issues, we are also evaluating other sorts of accessibility features to make the game experience better for all players. Honestly, the only thing that bothers me about the volume in the game is game chat. Is it just me, or is game chat horrible? Like, people's mics sound like so bad. I don't know if that's just their mics or just game chat that sounds like shit, but yeah, we're going to see how they're going to fix the volumes. Next is persistent lobbies. It says, we heard that players want to stay grouped after matches. We're evaluating this. It is not an easy problem to solve, but we'll keep you updated on our progress in the future. This is huge because, as you guys know, playing solo queuing or playing with randoms is hard enough. But that one match you get lucky with a good group of randoms, and you want to stay grouped up after the match, they're going to try to add that in the game, and I think that would be awesome because it'll help you form more teams and more friendships and have more fun. When is the Army of Darkness map coming out? They said it's in the works for this summer. A few weeks ago, we shared some early concept art from the level, and we'll share more updates soon as development progresses. We'll let you know when we've locked in a release date, and we'll also have some new screens to share soon. So this pretty much confirms that the Army of Darkness map will come out, so I can't wait for that. I'm really hyped for new maps and new content in general, so I really can't wait. When will you be adding new characters, maps, weapons, etc. to the game? They said the Army of Darkness map is coming soon, which will be free for all Evil Dead players, and we'll have more to share on that in the next week or so. And there will also be new weapons and characters coming in future DLC. We know there are fan favorite character players will like to see in the game, and we absolutely will be sharing more on this front soon. So you guys heard it. More fan favorite characters will be coming to the game, so we're just can't wait for that. I'm more excited for a new demon, but I know you guys are excited for the new survivors as well. What else am I getting in the Season Pass? They said Season Pass owners get the classic bundle of outfits, which is available, and also 3 upcoming DLC packs featuring new characters, outfits, and more. So if you guys have the Season Pass, you're going to get a lot of new outfits, some new characters. So I might have to hop on that because I haven't bought the Season Pass yet. I don't know why, since I play this game like crazy. But yeah, buy that Season Pass if you're going to continue to play the game and you want the new characters, some new cosmetics and stuff like that. Why don't you release an actual detailed roadmap with dates and stuff? They said, we understand that players would like to see a detailed and specific roadmap of a DLC, especially our Season Pass 1 owners. We have not announced a roadmap for specific DLC content because we are still finalizing and fine-tuning content plans as we go. We of course don't want to share details about things that are very much subject to change, both in regards to content and dates. However, we are working on 3 upcoming DLC packs planning to release through the rest of the year that will include additional fan favorite characters and other content from the Evil Dead universe. There will also be new weapons and of course the Castle Kandar map, free to all owners of Evil Dead the game. We will have some new screens to share of the next DLC featuring the Castle Kandar map soon, as well as releasing timing info. So when the Castle map comes out, I'm assuming when all maps come out, they're going to be free for everybody. The Season Pass is more for like exclusive characters or skins, but the maps will pretty much be free for everybody because that makes more sense. And I get what they're saying. They don't want to release a roadmap if they're still working on the content because, they don't want to promise something and can't deliver. So I kind of like that because, that makes them want to really work on it, make sure they get it right before they release it. So yeah, we're just going to wait on that, and I'm very excited. Is Evil Dead the game coming out on Switch? They said this is currently in the works and we'll share some information about release timing soon. No offense to any Switch players, but if they do add Switch players to the crossplay, I don't know if I want to play with Switch players on my team, but we're going to see how that's going to work. Imagine dying to a Switch player demon. No offense. Next up is push to talk. So they said, we've heard this one a lot, especially from our streamers and content creator friends, and we're working on this. We'll post an update on social once it's fully baked. So I'm guessing this is for PC. If you guys want push to talk, they're looking to add that in because a lot of people want that feature in, so it should be in soon. They also said they're looking into a lot more different features like the FOV slider options, progression system additions, persistent lobbies, randomized on-screen handles, and lots more. And remember guys, if you want your opinions to be heard, go to the feedback line, give them your thoughts about the game, what they should add, what they should change, and if enough people say the same thing, then they most likely will look into it. And let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite thing you're most excited about in the future of this game? And I'll let you guys know when they come out with more official dates, release dates, new maps, new characters. You can find it all on my channel. And I just love doing this game. I love playing this game for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.